reap the rewards, you've got to stay one step ahead of the game. Being able to read the signs is paramount to success, and that's why there's no better bite indication system on the market than the RX Plus.
Bite indication is so vitally important, and bite alarm sensitivity can mean the difference between catching and blanking. It can mean the difference between a good night's sleep and a bad one, and it can also mean the difference between knowing when the fish are in your swim and not. Having 8 stages of sensitivity on the RX Plus alarms allows me to fish with 100% efficiency in any given angling situation. From eliminating false bleeps caused by wind, rain, tow and flow, to detecting the slightest line movements when fishing with tight lines close to snags. The range of sensitivity on these alarms is without a doubt the best money can buy, and it 100% benefits my fishing.
So 2 of the main features that we worked on with the RX receiver was the first one, which was particularly hard to get right, was the strength of the radio performance. Now, we know that the RX receiver will work up to a distance of probably 1 kilometre. Now, we're not going to be 1 kilometre off our rods, but it's just as important at the other end of the scale, so on that short distance. So if you're fishing in lots of vegetation, or you're in a couple of swims, or the swim next door with lots of trees and foliage in between you, we wanted that signal from your alarm to your receiver to be instant. Now, the second feature that we worked again hard on was the bivvy light. Now, me, like all of us, we are getting older. We all need our glasses and put our bivvy slippers on. So what the bivvy light does, which flicks on with a simple switch at the back of the receiver, if you get 3 continuous beeps, so probably definitely the start of a bite or a bite, then your bivvy light will slowly come up in brightness. So for example, if you've got it on your bivvy table, you get a bite, your light will come on, illuminate your glasses or your slippers, and you can get to your rod safely, being able to see in darkness.
There are 8 different stages of volume and tone on the RX Plus alarms. The volume goes right from a silent all the way up to very, very loud. So no matter whether you're the sort of person who wants to be stealthy or the sort of person who wants all of your mates to know that you've had a bite, you've got that option in the volume. And in tone, for me, having the different stages of tone and that variation means that when I get a liner or I get any sort of indication on my alarms, I don't even need to look at my rods for me to know which rod I've had that indication on. So I know what's going on out in the lake without even looking at my rods. At the top of the ears of the alarm, you'll find 2 multicoloured LEDs. They're right on the top, so no matter where you are in the swim, you'll always be able to see them. They're never going to be hidden by the rod. And these are so easy to change colour, and that's what I really love about them. The fact that there's just a simple touch button on the back of the alarm, you can cycle through the colours and choose individual ones or whichever ones match your bobbins if that's your preference. And also on the back of the alarm there's a button to change the brightness, and there are 3 different brightness settings. The 6 colour options are red, green, purple, blue, orange and white.
There are dozens of additional industry-leading features that set these alarms apart and place them in the forefront of electric bite indication. And after 4 years in the marketplace, with tens of thousands of anglers across the world using the RX Plus, you don't have to take our word for it.